Moral and life lessons: the courage to say, "I did it." In the quaint village of Harmony, where houses bloomed like colourful flowers, lived a boy named Timmy. One day a fierce wind blew through, causing Timmy to accidentally knock over Mrs. Baker's beautiful flower pot. He quickly ran away, leaving the broken pot behind. Feeling guilty and scared, Timmy hid in the library to think about what he had done. He imagined Mrs. Baker's disappointment and wished there was some way to make things right. Meanwhile, his friends back home noticed his absence and started discussing what could have happened. Determined to set things right, Timmy took a deep breath and headed to Mrs. Baker's house the next morning. He confessed everything, from knocking over her flower pot to his fear of facing her. To his surprise, Mrs. Baker smiled warmly. Mrs. Baker thanked Timmy for his honesty and invited him to help fix the flower pot together. They worked side by side, laughing and sharing stories as they mended the pot with clay and painted it anew. When they were finished, Mrs. Baker placed it back in her garden. Timmy returned to the village square, where his friends greeted him with warm smiles. They admired the beautiful flower pot he had helped fix and praised him for having the courage to admit his mistake. From that day on, Timmy learned that saying "I did it" was never something to fear, but a way to make things right. Together with his friends, Timmy realized that honesty wasn't just about telling the truth, but also about being accountable for one's actions. They talked about how admitting their mistakes and working together to fix them would help them grow stronger as a community. Empowered by their conversation, the friends decided to start a Fix-It Club, where they would help each other when mistakes were made. They agreed that honesty, taking responsibility, and fixing mistakes would be their guiding principles. The following days were filled with laughter and learning, as the Fix-It Club gathered around a table, brainstorming ways to apply their principles in various situations. They helped each other with homework, mended broken toys, and even created a new garden together. One day, they noticed that the village path was cracked and uneven. The Fix-It Club saw this as their first big project. Working together, they gathered materials, repaired the path, and made it look even better than before. As the villagers walked along the repaired path, they praised the Fix-It Club for their hard work and team spirit. They smiled at the children, grateful for their dedication to fixing mistakes and making their village a better place. The Fix-It Club was celebrated by all as a shining example of honesty, responsibility, and fixing mistakes. They were presented with awards and certificates, each one feeling proud of what they had accomplished together. The moral of the story was clear. Honesty, taking responsibility, and fixing mistakes were powerful tools for growth and self-discovery. The children in Harmony learned that saying "I did it" wasn't something to fear, but a way to make things right, build strong relationships, and create a better world for themselves and those around them.